and it is once again time for the weekly recap. This week, we have the UN Olympics, Moon election, and the Hydra-Polaris War. Roll the intro. So, the UN is hosting an Openfront Olympics. Not something I was expecting within the month. The Olympics will consist of 3 main events: a 1v1, FFA, and Trios team event. The registration is currently open until March 26th, and the actual contest will take place the following weekend. Now, we were able to get some questions over to current UN spokesperson and lead host for hosting the contest, EagleEye. So first of all, what was the decision making behind this? His response was, we wanted to expand the competitive scene for more players to participate in the fun experience of tournaments. For that to happen, more tournaments need to happen more frequently, so it's a natural conclusion that we should start hosting them. This is also why, after the initial launch tourney, there will be weekly FFA tournaments that Ultimate Rex will be sponsoring. What were you guys working on? Were you guys working on this for a while? Or did this come over Were you guys working on this for a while? Okay, no. The second question we asked was, were you guys working on this a while, or did this come about over a weekend of motivation? We have been planning this for a while, gathering ideas from the community as to what they would like to see. It is, of course, an interactive process to get good at running tourneys, and this will be the first of many. Our third question was, have you put any safeguards in place to prevent corruption occurring? JK, though, cough, IOC cough. Ultimately, we play Openfront because we love the game and the experience of competing against each other. Any bad actors will be removed from eligibility in participating in tournaments. A fourth and last question we asked him was, whose brainchild the Olympics was? Over at UN, we have been talking about hosting a tourney for a while. So it's the brainchild of many players. I took the initiative of bringing people and ideas together to get it done. We are dedicated to the growth of Openfront and having fun competitive events like this. The more frequent tournaments will encourage people to compete. For our next story, we are moving over to the Moon Clan, a place notable for having one of the oldest and perhaps most widespread of the community news stations, as they are currently undergoing what is perhaps the most competitive election in their history, as 5 candidates have been clawing at each other's necks over who will be in charge for the next indiscriminate amount of time, after the current clan leader, number 3, resigned from the community. As of right now, there are 2 promising candidates who are ahead of the pack, Awesome Jr. and One Bunny Cuddles, existing as a testament to the status quo and a wind of change. For our last story, the Hydra-Polaris War, it appears that these 2 relative newbies have struck a nerve with each other, as Polaris have accused Hydra members of intentionally losing games under the Polaris tag in order to tank the group's rankings, with similar accusations being made by Hydra on about the official leaderboards. However, grounded either of these claims are, the emotional drive which created them are ever present. Perhaps the only out for this conflict is to find mutual grounding to tackle the root of both gripes. No matter what, however, if either of these claims are accurate, with targeted bombing, it could mark a new era in clan warfare, not of kill-on-sight orders and effective team play, but bombing in order to tank clan ratings within the Openfront leaderboards. And that's this week. Wishing everyone the best and good night. Bunny out!